Hey, welcome back to Dang Retro, and today I am going to do a collection room tour. I'm going to show you all my goodies, show you some of my favorite things I have, going through all my consoles, all my little knickknacks. I think you're going to really like it. Stay tuned. Right, so let's start off with my Pokemon corner. I have a pretty good collection of Pokemon stuff, as you can see. I have a lot of these little figures I had when I was young. Don't mind the dust, sorry. And then I have a lot of complete in-box games. These I got all when they were coming out, and for some reason when I was a kid I saved them. Emerald, that one's gone up quite a bit. We got Leaf Green, Fire Red, Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue, Heart Gold, and then we have a lot of the DS ones. We got the Dialga Stylus here for Diamond. I got them all in little protective cases. My goal is to get one of every generation. So I believe I'm missing Omega Sun, or whatever it's called, Ultra Sun. Ultra Sun I'm missing. And I think that's it. I believe that's it. I need to get the Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I need to get Brilliant Diamond on the Switch. But I have Sword over here. I have Japanese Ruby, because that's my favorite one. I only had Ruby loose, cart only. But yeah, all these are mine growing up. I played all of them. And for some reason, I had the state of mind. I collected the boxes back then, and I'm really happy I did, because that right there, my most expensive game. And some of these figures are actually kind of expensive too. Like I saw a store selling this Gengar for like $50. Now mine's a little beat up because, you know, I was a kid. But yeah, there's Pokemon, and then we can go down to my Switch collection. Nothing crazy. I mean, I have your staples. I don't have anything super crazy. This is probably my most valuable, my hardest to find Switch game. But there's a lot. When I got into the Switch, I got a lot digitally. So my Zeldas, my Mario Odyssey, that's all digital. I'll get it eventually when it comes down in price, but I get a lot of games on clearance. As you can see, this one hasn't even been opened. I just got it, $17.99. Speaking of that, just picked this one up for $20. It's like the games I gotta put in my collection. Yeah, some recent pickups that haven't made it to the shelves yet. And then we have my Ninja Turtle section. I got the trilogy on VHS. I got Turtles in Time. I got the NES games, Cowabunga Collection, Shredder's Revenge. I actually had this classic, or not classic. I got this collector's edition for like $25, I think, brand new. So I was like, okay, I'll get that. Got my little turtle figures. I have more turtle figures and more Pokemon figures in my closet. Sometimes I swap them out, switch up the vibe a little bit. What else do we have here? We have my little Neon Genesis Evangelion stuff going on here. Stuff I got in Japan. All this I got in Japan. I think I got one of these in Japan, I don't know. But this is just like, I can't even play this because it's all Japanese. But I can play this rhythm game, and I really like that. So if you need a rhythm game on PSP, I highly recommend this. Very fun. Great music. Then we have the movie on Blu-ray, the complete series on Blu-ray. Then we can go over to my PSP section. This is the PSP I had when I was a kid, right here. Don't mind the cat hair, that happens. But yeah, I have the box, got a bunch of games. When I was a kid, I only had a few games. I only had Daxter, Burnout, maybe another one of these, but yeah, I mean, Ape Escape, I got that in Japan. God Eater, got that in Japan. But you know, Half Minute Hero is fun. I mean, all these are pretty good. Jeanne d'Arc is really good. Little Big Planet, Loco Roco, just, you know, classic titles. And then here we got some more. Patapon, Phantasy Star. For some reason, my Pixel Junk Monsters has a price tag for $74. I didn't pay that. I just think that's funny. Third Birthday. You know, I like that Parasite Eve. People don't like that game too much, but it is what it is. Valkyrie Profile, Wipeout, This game's fun. WTF, Work Time Fun. A lot of mini games. Reminds me of like a Wario game, but not as good. Then we can get into the Vita stuff right here. My big box Vita stuff over here. A lot of Vita games, but it's tough to collect for Vita because they're just, you know, they're pricey. They're pricey, man. So I get a lot of these when I can at a good deal. Like I got this one at GameStop for like $30, and I think it's an $80 game. It's a really good one of my favorites. But yeah, this is where Limited Run really started to take off, and a lot of those hold value, so we'll see. I'll grow this over time. I really like playing on it. Axiom Verge, that's a really good one. That's on everything. You can get that on Switch though. And behind here I have a PS2 carrying case for my slim PS2, and then just like random GameStop cases because I have a couple of loose Vita games. Then we can get to my Sega collection, my Genesis collection here. Streets of Rage 2, definitely a good one. Phantasy Star 3, Sonic 2. I mean, I don't have too many, but Animaniacs is good. Some Columns, that's a good one if you just like puzzle games, you know, just a little puzzle game. Dracula, Genesis 6-pack. What do we have under here? Power Rangers, more Sonic, Street Fighter, Vector Man. Got some DVDs back there. Got my Game Informer magazines right here that I tried to get into, and then they closed Game Informer, but now they're open again. I also have another Genesis game that's in my console right now. It's my favorite one, Lightning Force. That's a good one. And then here we have my big box PS5 stuff and PS4. Shantae, Castlevania, Grimgamore, Once More, whatever. Splitterhead, No More Heroes 3, Trinity Trigger. You know, a lot of these, yeah, these are all like Xseed and Marvelous, and they just got stuff in big boxes, and they're cheap, so I get them sometimes. Then we can go over, actually, check this out. I have a sign for Tears of the Kingdom. Have one on this side too. I actually got a bunch of these signs. I got an Astrobot sign, my Pokemon sign, Paper Mario sign, Mario Wonder, Sony Days of Play, Little Big Planet 2, Astrobot again, my little Astrobot shrine. Got the controller, the plush, the game, the little pen, the poster. Some PS4 games I got on display here. Grandia, Jack X. My Persona collection here. Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. I got this bad boy there. Got the Limited Run Convention exclusive cover. It's like holographic. Yeah. You know, Persona's one of those series you can just collect for, and it just never ends. But then we can go to like PS2. Slowly growing my PS2. I'm happy I got the Dot Hack Quintology or whatever it's called. Got the 4 Dot Hack games and Hard Hitter Tennis. Looks like it belongs there, so I keep it there. Silent Hill 2 is a standout, of course. Tony Hawk, Space Channel 5. Burnout games. I love Burnout 3. I love Burnout 3. Oh my god. Got God of War. I definitely have to expand this PS2 collection, but I got a lot of the staples. I mean, always could get more, right? That's the curse about PS2. There's always more. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. Give that a look. Then we can go down to PS3. I'm really trying to beef up the PS3 collection before they close the store, because I know it's coming. So there's a few I want to get still, but I got a few games on the way. 3D Dot Game Heroes is a good one. It's a pretty good one. Burnout, Bioshock, Catherine, Dante's, your Dark Souls games, your Dragon's Dogma, Fallout 3. Fracture is a good game. I feel like that's underrated. We got a Heavenly Sword. What else for PS3 do we have? The Ratchet and Clank games, Red Dead Redemption, Infamous, Katamari, Little Big Planet. There's plenty that I still need, but it's not bad. PS3 is really easy to collect for right now, so I'm trying to do that more. Go over to PS4 here. Again, I'm trying to beef this up. Still got some good ones though, of course. Crash games, Dragon's Crown, Doom, Eternal Cylinder is a good one. People sleep on that. Gravity Rush, Axiom Verge, Demon's Tilt, Unsphere, Shantae, River City Girls. Some of these games here, Undertale, classic. Days Gone, Signalis. I'm trying to get rid of all my greatest hits games, so I got to get a greatest hits a Black Label greatest. Can't talk. I have to get the normal one of these, not the PlayStation hits. Yeah, got my Horizon, GTA 5. You know, it's getting there. I need more though. Always need more. And they're still releasing them, so yeah. Mainly got PS5. People say PS5 has no games, but have they played Cat Quest 3? I haven't played it yet either. I just got it, but I'm going through the first 2 right now. Valkyrie Elysium, Tomba, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, Alan Wake 1 and 2, Armored Core, Blood Rain. This one's pretty fun. Blood Rain Betrayal. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, that's a good one. Cocoon, I highly recommend Cocoon. Definitely don't look anything up. Just play Cocoon, trust me. Dead Space, Death Stranding, Demon's Souls, classics. Just started Last of Us Part 1. Oh, Indica, that's another really good one. Indica. Hades, one of my favorite games of all time. Got Metaphor, Fantasia, Neo Dimension, Dragon's Quest, Slitterhead. Scorn is okay. I think you should play it, but I started to hate that game by the time I finished. Silent Hill 2, No More Heroes, Like a Dragon, Ratchet and Clank, another really good one. Spider-Man, pretty good. Stray. Yeah. So there's my PS2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. Go to my TV here. Sony Trinitron. With all my consoles thrown around back here. The TurboGrafx 16. Oh my god, I got so dusty so fast. I'm sorry. But I got the EverDrive in here, so I got the whole library there. My Genesis with Lightning Force. Dreamcast is back there. Then we can go to my NES. Got Dragon Warrior, Metal Gear, stuff like that. My NES kind of annoys me because I replaced the pins and it still gets that red light, but it's whatever. Then I got my Super Nintendo and my Wii. I don't have too many heavy hitters for that. It just gets so expensive. The Wii is modded though, so I can play all of that stuff. And then we'll go to my Final Fantasy collection. All the Final Fantasy games on PlayStation 1 right here. Got the DVD. All those anthologies, Chronicles, Origins, Tactics. The Best Buy exclusive Silver Crisis Core for PSP. 7, 8, and 9 Black Label, of course. Then we got 1, 2, and 3. And 4 is right here for PSP. Got the Pixel Remaster on Switch. Play Asia version. I got that for free from Facebook Marketplace. And then the modern PS3. Well, I got some PS2 in here too, but the rest of them here. 10, Dissidia, Remake. This game, I think it's come down a little bit because it had a reprint, but got that for $20 on Facebook. Keep an eye out on Facebook. Got a lot of stuff on there. The remake for PS4, 15, all the 13 games, and 10 and 10.2 HD. 7 Rebirth Steelbook from Best Buy, I believe. Rebirth Big Box, 16 Big Box, Crisis Core, Strangers Paradise. Then we can go over to some of the PS1 stuff. PS1. Start up here. This little thing here, all these characters, these McDonald's Happy Meal thing from Japan. PlayStation mascots. Parappa, Lammy, Lunar 1 and 2. Got the Pocket Station. Got Persona 2, Valkyrie Profile, Xenogears, Vagrant Story. Got a bunch of good games here. Ape Escape, Busted Groove. I need to get the second one for that. All the Crash games. Crash 1 is too expensive, but I bought it disc only and then case only I saved like 50%. Eternal Eyes, that one slept on. That's a good one. Front Mission 3, Gex, Hoshigami, Irritating Stick, Legend of Dragoon. Got MDK, Medieval, Mega Man X4. A lot of good PS1 games in here. Parasite Eve 1 and 2, some of my favorites. Rhapsody. Arc the Lad down here. My big box games, Doom, Load It, and Resident Evil. Load It right there. Saga Frontier. Silhouette Mirage, that's a good one. Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Suikoden 1 and 2. Threads of Fate. I'm almost done with the Square Enix games. Or sorry, Squaresoft games. It's just a few Squaresoft games I have to get. So yeah. There's the PS1 and Final Fantasy stuff. Got an air filter. Astro Bot poster again. Stellar Blade, Final Fantasy Rebirth. Concord. That's kind of rare. Last of Us Part 2. I'm also just getting over a sickness, so yeah. Got some Guitar Hero controllers that I found at a flea market. Anyone want a Wii Fit balance board? I got a bunch of controllers and stuff up there in my closet, but whatever. Got my GameCube, the box of the GameCube, my 64, my turbo stuff, bonk, my PlayStation stuff. My Zelda OLED for the Switch, my Game Boys that I had as a kid, Tamagotchi down there, Diddy Kong right behind there, Super Famicom, and then those little guys. My DS, my first Switch with the Zelda Joy-Cons, my 3DS. And then there's a few other things. Got a Sonic poster thing. Got all these display cards from retail. I get those sometimes. Got a few Nickelodeon and Lego stuff going on here. Then I have some more like promo items, stuff that comes with games, Switch Sports, this little phone holder thing, magnet set for 3D All-Stars. Got two of them actually, they're double-sided. Princess Peach cup here. Toad. Is anything behind here? A speaker, definitely behind there. Super Mario Wonder frame thing. Pokemon, some more amiibo stuff for the Animal Crossing. All the cards I got in there. Oops, there they go. I got this bucket here. Mario Party Jamboree filled with a bunch of goodies. Pikmin 3 badge for a phone. Kirby bag. Smash Bros lanyard. Puzzle for Echoes of Wisdom or something. Some signs. Mario and Luigi Brothership, I think. Yep. Mario Golf bag. Just cool little knickknacks, things that I got. That's my collection. I mean, let me know what you liked out of it. My favorite stuff is obviously PlayStation. That's where I focus a lot of my stuff. PlayStation 1 just has so many good games, and a lot of them are cheap. A lot of them are pricey, but it's a good one to get into. Yeah, so I'll have to make room over here somewhere for some Switch 2 stuff. Maybe I'll make this Turtle section a little smaller or something, or this Neon Genesis section smaller. But yeah, that's my collection. All right, if you like this video, let me know in the comments below. Maybe tell me what some of your favorite things are in your collection, or something you saw in mine that you really like. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.